The project Flags of Wasted Lands is the result of a research I conducted in 2019. This whole project started with a personal fascination with aerial images and satellite pictures. Looking through these pictures, I came across, let's say, an obvious observation of the catastrophic impact of human presence on the planet through ecological disasters. If you look at some satellite images of oil spills, for example, in the sea, the colors on the water are just incredible. It's full of orange and purple, and they create absolutely incredible landscapes. And it's only when you understand what you're looking at that the reality of the catastrophe really hits you. The way I approach the project is to decide to make embroideries out of the images. It's personally a technique that I've started using the way some people draw. I like to draw with textile, and especially with this project I felt it was quite interesting to depict beautiful images in a textile technique that is usually meant as a embellishment. Embroidery is usually used on a garment or on a piece of textile in order to make it nicer, to give it some kind of extra presence. And for me, the technique really went well with the message that I was trying to communicate with the whole project. When we're walking through the exhibition and we're looking at the embroideries, we're looking at them one after the other, and I really wanted the image themselves to catch the eye of the viewer. We're first focusing on the colors, on maybe the way that the fabric is moving, and only after, when we get a little bit closer, we see the title, we read the story, the reference, what the image represents. For me, this was really a way to show that those beautiful images are hiding this ugly truth that comes to life in the titles and the references. For example, the door to hell, which is the nickname of the Darvaza crater, it's located in a natural gas field in Turkmenistan. And during an expedition to explore for gas in the region, scientists set it on fire because they were afraid that poisonous gases were being emitted from the crater. It has now been burning for over 40 years. The way that I looked at the territories was not through borders that men have erected, that men have designed. I really redefined the borders of the territories that I depict through the ecological disasters that I'm representing. The embroideries, the lands, become flags in the exhibition, and the flag is the ultimate statement of a land sovereignty. So the link between the embroidery as the image and then again as representation of what that image englobes was at the essence of this whole project. The flags that I've created in this project depict territories that once existed. They are visual memories of what is lost. And this was my attempt to give them a space, a voice, and an apology.